Welcome to Gigi's Dish here on the Swell TV network. Today we're filming in the beautiful South Carolina Lowcountry, and it's all about pasta and flavors of the season. Today we're going to do some pumpkin ravioli. We're going to start with some organic pumpkin. Doesn't have to be organic, but we're going to use organic for a filling. Some freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, about a cup of each. To that, we're going to add a little very finely chopped flat leaf parsley that I've already chopped up, a little lemon zest, maybe a half teaspoon of each, and what's going to make our filling sweet and yummy? Ginger snap cookies that are finely grated just in a food processor. About a cup of that as well. I like to use my own pasta in doing ravioli, but today, to save a little time and to make it a little bit simpler, we're going to use wonton wrappers. And in order to work with them well and easy, we want to keep them moist. So I just have a wet, moist paper towel over top of the wonton wrappers. Well, let's make some ravioli. Favorite tool, ravioli cutter. We've got a fluted edge and a smooth edge. I kind of like the fluted edge. It makes them fun, fancy. Another secret to great pasta working is a silpat or a pastry mat, a non-stick. You don't even have to use a floured surface. One little spoonful of filling right in the middle of the wrapper. And you don't want to make them too full, and you'll see why after we cut them, what I'm talking about here. And some water, which is going to be the glue for our ravioli. Give it a little of this, then the top. It's just another wonton wrapper. We're just going to work it nicely around the filling. Work out any air bubbles that may have gotten in there during the process. And then to further seal it and also make the edges pretty with the ravioli cutter. Just give it a little of this. We can discard these pieces. And look at that, it comes right off, doesn't stick. What we're going to do with these as we finish them is simply put them on a board, and then the board will go straight to the freezer. We're going to freeze them for about 15 minutes, just until they're solid, and then we can take them off the board and put them in a Ziploc bag so you can cook them later today. You can cook them next Saturday night if you want to. Then we'll take them straight from the freezer right to the boiling water. We're going to do a brown butter and sage sauce, which goes so well with the ravioli. We're starting with just a half a cup, which is 1 stick of unsalted butter. We're going to melt it down on medium-low heat. You don't want it too hot, but you do want it to brown. And then fresh sage. It's earthy, it's yummy, and it's going to make this sauce just perfect. What I've done with the sage is julienned it, just about 1/3 of a slice of each leaf. You can see the butter is foaming nicely now. We're just going to give it about a tablespoon of olive oil and go ahead and put in the sage. Now the butter's foaming, it'll turn brown, and it'll actually sort of fry the sage leaf, so it'll be a little bit crispy. And then our ravioli. The pasta is so thin, and basically we just want to heat the inside of the filling. So only about 2 minutes. I'm gonna give them a quick stir so they don't stick to the bottom while the water's coming back to a boil. And you'll see them start to sort of float to the surface. That means they're almost finished. The last thing we're going to get ready is for the preparation of the serving. We're going to finish it with just a little bit of some walnuts that I've toasted and a little bit of fresh nutmeg in the sauce. That will finish the sauce, and it will be just divine with the ravioli. To plate it up, we'll just drain them right out of the water with a slotted spoon. Ah. Fantastic. If you could smell the sage and fresh nutmeg, a little more of the Parmigiano Reggiano, finish with a little fresh parsley, our walnuts, fresh ground pepper. And there we have our pumpkin ravioli with brown butter and sage sauce. Thanks for joining us for this segment of Gigi's Dish on the Swell TV network. We hope you'll join us again soon. In the meantime, live well, love well, eat well. Salute.